So khaki, olive, and beige. These shades combine perfectly. You can add a white tone to the look to add a little bit of contrast. An ideal choice for a green palette is brown as well. Red. So this color works really well with blue, but if one of the tones is darker than the other, two bright shades are not the best choice. And so red and yellow can be considered an effective combination, but it can be overkill with excessive brightness, thinking about McDonald's. That said, red and black and white, basic colors can create a very effective look. Now the color violet. So the combination of purple in men's clothing is suitable for guys who want to look stylish and emphasize their creativity. You can combine it with colors like white and gray and greens, and it's going to create a powerful combination. So blue. So this palette, it doesn't really work all that well with black, but it looks fantastic with white, beige, and brown. And you can also use pink or burgundy too to create a unique look. Bordeaux. So Bordeaux is a stylish shade often seen in shoes, and it's not all that easy to match, but in addition to blue, it looks great with colors like white, black, gray, and brown. Beige. So this neutral shade goes well with lighter tones, think white, blue, and light red. Just note that the more yellow the beige, the more difficult it is to combine. Black. So black is a pretty versatile color that works well with most other colors, but light options are the best to go with black because of that contrast. And so colors like white, pink, lighter blue, or mint are great accompanying colors with black. And also a little bit of red thrown in there can add some expressiveness and, liveliness to the outfit as well. And white. So another neutral option that can be combined with almost any palette is white, but you need to consider some of the nuances. So white looks better with colder shades, think blue, light blue, black, graphite, but beige and sand are going to work too. Overall, white is pretty versatile. And gray. So light gray looks better in the company of lighter shades of other palettes. So for example, pink, blue, or white. And a dark gray looks better with darker colors in the palette, so black, burgundy, or a dark blue, so brown. Light brown tones, they look good paired with a cream shade, blue, and white. Dark ones are going to make an exciting contrast with colors like blue, black, burgundy, and dark greens. And all brown options look great with white. And finally, pink. So many guys, they don't really like this color as it can come off a little bit too feminine. However, if you bought a light pink shirt or sweater, it's relatively easy to combine with other colors. Soft shades of this palette can be worn with colors like blue, gray, white, beige, and brown. So now let's do some mixing and matching with some basic colors and some really awesome color combinations. As I mentioned before, it's far from convenient to carry the color wheel with you when you're out and about, and so you're going to want to focus on some color combinations that you can safely use in your looks over and over again. And these winning color combinations are, so the first one is military green and pistachio, or like a grass green. And so dark military tones with green are combined very easily and naturally in men's clothing. So this color combination is going to be perfect for spring and autumn. For example, it could be a military green jacket with the pistachio green chinos and a white shirt, for example. Red and green. So in the color wheel, these colors are opposite of each other, and in men's clothing, they mix and match just fine. But even though these colors complement each other really well, it's better to avoid their highly saturated shades, or else you risk looking like you just came out of a Christmas card. To make the look less flashy, you can choose a red or green color that's lighter or darker in tone. Otherwise, you can use earthy shades of green and red in the same outfit as well. Red and blue. So if you want these two colors to really work in tandem together, one color must always be darker than the other. This rule is going to allow the different colors to take up the majority of the look, and it's super important to strike the proper balance between similar colors. So yellow and red. This combination might be the most difficult, and at the same time it could be incredibly effective. So combining these colors in men's clothing, you need to tread lightly. The same rule applies here as for the combination of red and blue, and you can limit yellow or red to small accent pieces only. To maintain balance with tones, it's beneficial to keep the ensemble in one color temperature, so you want to try to avoid mixing cold and warm shades together, as this visually it might create a little bit of discomfort.